Let's bring in Jonathan Lee. Jonathan, we've heard from the Chief Minister, and of course this comes down to vaccination rates, and on that front, I mean, well done to the ACT. It's quite remarkable.
Ash, good afternoon to you. It's quite staggering here in the ACT when you start to look at how many people have been vaccinated and now fully inoculated. In fact, our second dose rate is now beyond 80%, and that's for people aged over 12, not 16, as is with other states. Our first dose rate now almost at 99%. So as a consequence of that, the ACT government is now announcing that they're easing restrictions somewhat, or at least a little faster than what we'd previously expected. So I'm going to show you at home what it means if you're one of the more than 400,000 people currently living in the nation's capital, or conversely want to come down to Canberra. Essential retail, it's good news because that is opening this Friday. That's for businesses providing previously click and collect. So you'll be able to access that much more easily. Retail from Friday the 22nd. So once again, that's being brought forward. Non-essential retail previously was far more difficult. That will now be reduced numbers that had been closed. You'll be able to go back and do the clothes shopping and all sorts of other things. When it comes to greater numbers from Friday the 29th, there will be greater numbers for hospitality. So if you're dining out, major events and also food courts are now going to start to open from Friday the 29th. We're also going to start to see no masks outdoors. That is consistent with what we had previously. Travelling to Sydney though, Ash, remains the big one. From November 1, anybody who wants to head out of the nation's capital up to Sydney, perhaps to the capital itself, and then return home, no longer has to go into quarantine. For those returning to Australia, the ACT is now going to follow the New South Wales health advice. There will be no hotel quarantining, no home quarantining. If you are double vaccinated and you are negative, you are able to now come back to Canberra from November 1. So things changing and moving. I wouldn't say quickly. We had 8 weeks in lockdown, but slowly starting to get back to where we once were. Ash.
Yeah, big news for a lot of people wanting to get in there. Jonathan Lee, thank you for that.